How you doing?
My feet are on fire. And I don't mean that in the literal sense that I'm really, really warm and I'm about to have Kinilaw on the beach under the palm trees with some rum. I mean, it's been snowing and oh my goodness. So welcome back once again. We had big plans for tomorrow and then we woke up and realised that Amor has Zoom training tomorrow, so things had to change, and instead of sunshine tomorrow, yeah, we got snow today. And so the trouble with being shift workers is we both have to line up our shifts together, and then we have to line up the tide together, and then we had to line up the weather. And the tide today meant getting up first thing, driving an hour through what can only be described as a blizzard, now into the rain. My shoes still have holes in them, and so we're going to find some cockles and we're going to make some kinalau. Now, you probably remember from our last cockle video, purging didn't really happen, and so we ate a lot of grit. The bathtub luckily did not get that much grit, and we were trying to work out why. And then today I've noticed, if you can see this, that little orange bit. A lot of the cockles I'm scraping out of the sand, they've already got their foot out, whereas last time, when they're in the bathtub, there's nothing happening, and normally you can hear them rolling around and just doing their little thing. And so the marine biologist in me is saying that, yeah, maybe what the rest of the world calls winter, and we call a cold snap, maybe when it gets that cold they do kind of go into a hibernation mode, and they just stop purging, stop all activity, and just look after themselves. As easy as that. Throw away the little ones though. And we've yet to get here at a time where we can explore properly and find some real mussel beds. But in the rock pool, you search around and you can still find nice sized, almost farm sized ones. And it's just a case of being selective and being careful so you don't decimate an entire family.
My feet are a little bit chilly.
And so this is where the noise goes to pot with the extractor on, the sink filling, but time for the main event. So 5 minutes or so and the moment of truth. There we go, that's what we've been waiting for. There we go, look at that. That is what you call a cockle. When you buy them pickled in the supermarkets, I don't think I have a single one small enough to show you how they compare. Okay, maybe like that. When you buy them pickled, they come in at this kind of size on the left. And that's all you can really find. Yet that is the size of a freaking eyeball. Looking forward to it. So, holes in the shoe, no bueno. Feet just about defrosted. Now, no sun, no palm trees, but kinalau is on the menu. And so, kinalau is basically Asian ceviche. And in ceviche, you're looking at citrus for your denaturing agent, whereas in kinalau, you're looking at a combination, but with vinegar, specifically datu puti. And that is just a spiced vinegar, and we run it down. We chuck in a load of garlic and chilies, top it back up, and then see how long it's going to take to kill ourselves. But anyway, vinegar, acid, ideally from calamansi, and then tomato, ginger, chili, spring onion, and some red onion. And that's pretty much it. Now, as luck would have it, we have our own calamansi growing in the flat. But given it's winter, the growth has stalled and these are not quite ready. So, replaced with just a bit of lemon juice. So, here's one I caught earlier. Just kidding, if I could catch octopus like this from where we live, I'd be retired by now and very, very happy and on my deathbed. So for today, traditionally you're going to have, say, Spanish mackerel, but we're going with cockles and octopus. And the octopus has just been boiled for 4 or 5 minutes, so nice and tender, and we're just going to slice that. For me, just because I love it, one tail piece intact. And now the cockles, they have been cooked because I do not want hepatitis, whether that's a real or just a minor threat. Threat? The cockles are threatening me. Whether that's a real or just an imaginary or a minor concern, let's not take the chance. And so finally, our denaturing agents. And so there's no recipe for this because think of it like crab chili, chili crab spaghetti. How many chilies, how spicy do you like it? Anything you want. And so it's just the acidity really that you're using to, in this case it is cooked, but to cook your fish, denature the proteins. So we will start off with the juice of 1 lemon, an extra chili from the bottle, a good glug of vinegar, and being Asia, MSG. And now just to counteract all of that acidity, we've got honey with calamansi. You can use Sprite, you could use just plain sugar, but we bought this from the Philippines with the idea of using it for inasal, and that didn't quite work out. So, blip blip, calamansi honey it is. So that just gets mixed together, and then probably 2 hours in the fridge, and we're good to go. Any longer, and we're now just pickling, rather than making kinilaw. There we go. See you in a bit. And so on top of the kinilaw, just to bulk it up, we've got some mussels we found in the rock pools. Shake weight. And there we have it. Mussels, as simple as that. So here we have it. It's been a long day. Kinilaw with cockles and octopus. Fresh mussels in a nice chili oyster sauce. And the ubiquitous rice, because a Filipino would not be a Filipino without rice. Let's just get that one straight out of the way.
You sure? You didn't want some?
So yeah, it did not go as planned. My feet, I walked like a penguin for half an hour. My toes were too numb, but the fruits of our labour. Time to dig in and cough from the chili fumes. I'm going straight in for the hot and sticky.
That needs some rice.
This is finger food.
You want your tentacles.
I want my one whole tentacle so I can chew, chew, chew. That tiny garnish of cilantro. Sorry, coriander. I'm getting all American on you. It's not traditional, but it just brightens that dish that tiny little bit.
That sauce of the mussels is really nice.
Yeah. I think the mussels, you get that deep, strong umami saltiness from the oyster sauce, but that little bit of sugar added into it. Anyway, we want to get this aside of us. We haven't actually eaten today. We took food with us. We had ideas of cooking with us. 8 o'clock in the evening, 12 hours later, and not quite as we planned, but just as tasty.
How many cuts? How many?
Well, it's 8 minutes left.